Hello everybody, it's been a while since I've done any equipment reviews, but I figured that since it is spring and going on summer now, I need to do a review on the hiking boots that we have been using because a lot of people are going to be starting their hikes for the year. So what do I have here? No, I am not selling them, but these are the collection of Altra's shoes that we actually own. So just full disclosure, I am not getting paid by Altra. I just end up liking their products. So we obviously, my husband and I have bought a lot of Altra shoes. So this is just an honest review of their product and what I use for hiking. So these are what you call the Altra Lone Peak hiking boots. They retail about $140, $140. I normally buy them at REI. And so as you can see here, I've already gone through two of them. My husband has gone through two of them. Also here is a sample of the trail running shoes. Mine already don't exist because I've already worn them out. And I'm actually wearing the running shoes of Altra. So again, I do like the company. I like the brand that they have, so I just end up wearing a lot of it. So let's get on to the hiking boot review part. Okay, so why did we end up getting a lot of Altra's hiking boots? The number one thing that I like about them is that they are lightweight. So these hiking boots weigh about 11 ounces. So when I first bought them, we were going to go on an Inca Trail hike. So that was about 4 days of backpacking, and I did not want to have the regular hiking boots, which are pretty heavy. So I did try, the other hiking boots like Obos and Merrells, and I just ended up with these because they were so light and so comfortable for my feet. So the number one reason I like the Altras is because they were lightweight. The number two reason is that they are so comfortable. They have some sort of technology called signature foot shape comfort, and so it just kind of allows my feet to just spread out when I'm hiking. And so a lot of people that have wider feet do like the Altras for that. I personally have narrower feet, but I just lock it with a special heel lock way of tying the shoe so that my feet don't move around in it, and I just feel very comfortable in it. The third one is there was no breaking in period whatsoever when I did try the hiking boots. So for a lot of the more rigid sole and more rigid hiking boots, you definitely have to break them in so that you don't get blisters, and then you gradually ramp it up, from lower mileage to more mileage on hiking. These ones, the first trial we did with it was hiking up Mount Si, which is, for those that are not familiar, is 8 miles round trip and about like 4,000 elevation gain. So we broke these in. When we did the hike, it was a lot of mud, rain, snow, ice, you name it. And it lasted all of that, so I decided to go ahead and keep them. So I love them for the no breaking in period. I don't think I've ever gotten any blister while hiking with these boots. Okay, and then the number 4 reason I love these boots is that they have what you call the DuraTread outsole. So I don't know if you can see it in here. I'll give a closer view of it. But these tread on the sole of the boots give such great grip when we're doing different terrain. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we normally encounter wet rocks, mud, scree, snow, whatever. And they generally handle really well. And one thing I did notice is that when it does get caked in with mud, somehow when we're walking, the mud just like wicks off. It doesn't stay on the sole of the boot. Whereas my friends that have like the traditional boots, they just stay caked in with mud, which again, when your boots have a lot of mud, it doesn't have a lot of traction in the end. But this one, it just takes the mud out, and then so you have traction the whole time you're hiking. So I do like that. And then another thing that I like about these boots is that they have the built-in gaiter trap. So if you can see here, it already has a Velcro on the bottom, on the back here, and an attachment in the front. It works really well with gaiters, especially another brand that I use all the time called Dirty Girl Gaiters. Again, not affiliated with them. I just love their brand. And so I normally pair my Altra hiking boots with the Dirty Girl Gaiters, and I just attach it on the back here with a Velcro and on the front. So the gaiter trap is like a lifesaver for me because when I hike, I don't know about any of you, but when I hike, twigs, rocks, sticks, they all end up inside my boot, and it's a pain to hike the rest of the time because they're poking you in the shoes. So I hike all the time with gaiters. And then the last one that I really like about these is because they are so lightweight, they have that great grip. I honestly use my hiking boots for trail running. Again, I mentioned earlier that I did have some trail running shoes, and these are an example. These are my husband's trail running shoes. And so they have that same Durasole Dura-Tread outsole in there. But I preferred the high cut of the hiking boots for trail running because it gave my ankle a lot of stability, and because they were so light and so grippy, I just used them for running as well. So those are the 6 main reasons why I really like the Altra hiking boots. Now, let us go for the cons. So I've talked about all the pros of it. What are the cons? So as you can see, my husband and I have gone through 2 pairs each. We bought the first pair of Altra hiking boots just in May 2020. Now it is, May 2021. So 1 year. So in a year, we've gone through 2 pairs of boots. And so one thing that kind of wears out on their shoes is that when you're walking and where it's bending, you get a lot of holes. So normally they are actually water resistant, but obviously when they start developing holes in there, you lose all that water resistance. So that's my husband's. My old ones were kind of like that too. And now my new ones are definitely holy as well. So they're definitely not water resistant anymore. So that is probably the main con for the Altra shoes. They don't last as long. Another one, I have no idea what my husband does to his shoes, but the sole is kind of like coming off already and separating from the shoe. Mine, thankfully, both of my hiking boots, they don't look like that, but so they're just not as durable as other hiking boots. So if you are looking for something that will last you a long time, these are probably not for you. But if you're looking for something lightweight, something that you don't need to break in and you're just getting in all the miles, then it's a good investment. Personally, we use this about 300 miles or so before needing to replace them. We hike about like once a week. So I think that is it for my review of the Altra hiking boots. Again, if you're looking for something that is lightweight, very comfortable, grips really well on the terrain, these are good boots. If you want something that would last you more than a year, you might want to consider something a little bit more rigid. But again, with rigidity on the hiking boots, it comes with a lot of break-in period as well, which has the high tendency of having blisters. So I hope this helps with you choosing your hiking boots. If you have any other questions, just comment below. And if you like this, please hit that like and subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody. Happy rowings. Bye.